Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
Good, sir.
Wonderful. Did you get chance to do some keyword practice, etc.?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Okay. Can you explain me what you did? Have you taken screenshot or anything?
Yes, sir. I did the keyword planner thing, the
Mm-hmm.
planner tool.
Okay.
Then I created the Google campaign.
Okay.
Uh, yes, the one you told me, the NIMS MBA thing. So that I
NMS. Okay.
created.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You haven't sent me screenshots.
Sir, I've sent it to you this morning.
Mm, just a minute. Oh, yes, it is there. Sorry, I just got it. Okay. Mm, okay. 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 An MIMS MBA minimum search volume 1000, 10,000, maximum 1 lakh. It is for India or hmm, just a minute. Okay. Uh, so it is coming to approximately 500, 600 rupees for a click top page bid. And otherwise it is around 3216 or something. Okay. Now, which one do you think is more important? Which keyword? NMIMS Mumbai, MBA in Mumbai, MBA in marketing. These are important keyword for us.
Yeah.
All right, got it. चलो, you have done keyword research तो कर लिया है. Great. Let us come to our live campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Gautam.
Hi, sir.
I just realized you joined. I did not getting notification. Okay. Uh, now, if you see, this is a live campaign, and I'm looking at yesterday's data. Now, this keyword has very low search volume, so we are having only one click. Tally ERP9 price, and if you see, this cost per click has come to 107 rupees,
Yes.
and there is no conversion. Money waste, huh?
Yeah.
Tally ERP cost only one impression. Tally ERP9 software, two impressions. Tally software price, two impressions. So total 8 impressions and
Mm.
one click, which is costing 107. This is too much for click for this particular software. Now we need to understand what to do when we come across this situation. According to you, what do you think can be done?
So the one which is costing us more and more without any conversion, we can disable that. The like you told.
Okay, but at the same time, if you see, Tally ERP9 price is important keyword for us.
Yeah.
If we disable, we will not get clicks.
Yeah, that is also.
Let us review this. I will go to my campaign and I will check what is my, okay, I have kept 100 rupees, but it has charged me more than 100. So here, when you have budgets 100 rupees, Google may charge you up to 30% more than your actual budget. Huh? You have to remember that always. Okay, one. Second, here I have kept it as a maximize click, but I have not set maximum cost per click bid limit. Getting it now? Here I can set maximum bid limit to say 20, or but if I make it 20, I may not get any click. I will put it 30.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not want to spend more than 30 rupees for this. Okay, so possible that I may get less cost per click, but that is not always recommended, because cost per click depends on your advertisers bidding also and many other factors. For example, if you see, we saw that keywords, so this cost click was coming from this keyword. Is there any other keyword for which we got impression? Tally 9 software, but there was no click. Why we did not get click for this keyword? Any guesses? Okay, so first of all, our ad is not appearing right now here. Tally ERP cost really shown due to low quality score. Okay. Tally ERP 9 price. Tally solution is appearing and our ad is not appearing. Let us look at to second page. It's not appearing. Not appearing here. Okay. In this case, you can test like this. Now see, here it says we are only showing you ad occasionally because of your budget. That means because of our budget, our ad is limited. If I increase my budget to 500 rupees a day, okay, do you see from where I change? I just went here in the campaign, pencil icon, I made changes, I made 500 rupees. It will take some time for settings to go live, and after that possibility that our ad may start appearing. It takes around 20-30 minutes for settings to happen. Now another disadvantage, I've taken, see now this ad is appearing, but it is appearing on third page, very down. Okay, okay. Now I will tell you what is happening, where is the problem. It's a unique case I have created only for learning purpose mainly. If you see this new Tally with mobile version, and the keyword is Tally ERP 9. Okay. What happens is, if you are running any ad with a brand keyword like tally or any other trademark keyword, it is not allowed in Google. So if I create an ad where I use tally or anything tally ERP in my ad here and heading 1, heading 2, it will not allow me to run ads. Sorry, are you getting it? Now,
Yes.
to trick this system, I created like new tally and latest tally. By doing this, somehow I am able to tweak my ads and I'm able to tell this system that I'm not using tally word. I've combined these both words. But as because of this, actually the meaning of the search query has changed. Okay. And our ad is appearing. But because the relevancy score is very low, we are paying high. Are you getting it now?
Yes.
अरे यस कैसे बोल दिया? मेरे को समझने के लिए 1 महीना लगा था ये कंसेप्ट को.
सर थोड़ा बहुत समझ आया.
अच्छा, क्या समझ में आया? Because I want you to understand this concept completely.
सर जो रेलेवेंट है वो
Okay, let me explain it now properly with examples and in depth so you will be able to understand. It's a little in-depth concept. First of all, there is a concept called quality score. Now the quality score is a parameter based on which Google will decide how much to charge. Means cost for the keyword, actual cost will be decided based on the quality score. Now, the quality score has multiple parameters based on which the score is decided. First parameter is the ad relevancy, or it is called ad score. If your ad title, headline means headline 1, headline 2 is having keywords that people are searching for, then your ad is more relevant, number 1. If your description also has those keywords, then again your ad relevancy or ad score would be good. And if your landing page, the page where people are landing, also has text, the similar text and the keywords, then your quality score will increase. And because of higher quality score, you will be paying less. Google will also consider how fast is your website, how fast your page is loading, and it will also determine quality score.
Yeah.
If keyword, there is one more factor, click-through rate. Now, for example, there's a Tally ERP9 price is search query, and there are many ads. And if your ad is not getting clicked, then your quality score will decrease. And because of low quality score, cost per click will also increase. Fine. What is learning now? Learning is if you are having that particular tally as a keyword, you will have to use it. But because of restrictions, we can't use. That is why we have created this kind of meaning, different ad, which is not recommended. If you do this, you will be spending high. If I remove or if I edit this ad, Google will disapprove my ad and I won't be able to run ads, first of all. Now, what to do in such condition? Maybe we will have to then target a different keyword combinations or different kind of ad. For example, GST ready accounting software. Now, Tally is also accounting software. We want to target people who want to buy accounting software. We can try to get leads from those different keywords. Okay. Or otherwise, we will have to get authorization from the company called Tally that they should allow us to run ads. Fine. this restriction is only for branded keywords like HP, Lenovo, Dell, Microsoft, Tally, Adobe, all these majorly branded keywords like Rolex, etc. They won't allow you to run ad with their name in ad. You need to have permission for that. Fine. But you can use any generic name or any generic keywords in your ad as well as in your keywords. Okay. There is no restriction on running ads using keywords in your ads like this keywords. You can use Tally. It will be eligible for running ads. Now see, if I see Tally ERP9 price, it shows that ad is showing now. Let us go here and try to search again. It may not appear on top because of low quality score. Quality score is very important here. Okay. Now this was search ad. Okay. After search, there is also a concept of display ads. Rediff mail or Rediff. If you look at to this screen, you might find this ad, this banner. Are you able to see this Bluehost banner?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is banner ad. It's called display ad. This is again a display ad. It's basically a responsive display ad. If I go to any of the page, ad may appear here. This one is also display ad. The purpose of display ad is basically to target people who are not searching in Google. Now you may think, what is that? Not searching in Google means what? Means if you want to show your ad to people who are visiting rediff.com or any of such websites where display ads are shown. Like many blogs, many websites, many news portals like Times of India and all, they show ads. They have their own ads also, and they also show Google ads. Okay. Now this is ad which will appear. Is ad which will appear. Now these ads are basically coming through Google display ads. Google display ad is very good for any product for which you want to create awareness, or you want to retarget people, or you want to show this ad to more people, and or your objective is to build brand or create brand visibility. Or ads like pizza, Domino's pizza special offer, and those kind of ads can be created through Google display ads. These ads are basically visible on display network. Let me log into my another account to show you that. Display ads are little difficult because it requires design and creatives. Okay. If I want to create display ads, I will go to new campaign, create ad and select display. There are three options which are provided. One is a smart display campaign, standard display campaign, and Gmail campaign. Gmail campaign is not available basically to new accounts. You need to have specific permissions for that. But standard display campaign and smart display campaigns are two options available. In smart display campaign, you don't get any control. So I don't recommend doing this because you just spend money on this. We'll start with the standard display campaign first. It is, see here, it says display, type is display. I can say display 18 or whatever name. Here is option where you want to show your ad. You can define Mumbai. It is almost same, focus on conversion or viewable impressions. See, there's an option, there was a maximize click and here is viewable impressions. That means here we can buy number of impressions. How many time our ad will be shown, understand? It is not to how many people it will be shown, it is how many time our ad will be appearing. Or you can select maximize click also. Depending on, suppose you are creating ad where you just have to create brand awareness. Okay, for example, like Vivo is launching some phone or Samsung is launching some phone, then what they will try to do, they will try to use viewable CPM where their ad will appear to maximum people, maximum time. CPM means cost per mile. Now here meaning of mile is 1000 impression. Means you will be charged, for example, 5 rupees for 1000 impressions. It will be shown 1000 time, 10 rupees. So the cost is always in thousands and not in one impression. It is not per impression. Per impression cost is very small. So it is counted as 1000. If you consider this, it is like you are buying media, you are buying space from someone else's website. Okay, like suppose if I go to any website like Times of India or any other website, it is like I'm buying this space from them, like this space or this horizontal space from them, and I'm buying for impressions that way. If I select maximize click, you should always choose if your ad has call to action. Call to action means people will have to come and then register. For example, if you're promoting any kind of events or any sales offer, any discount offer, then it is better to go with the maximize click. And maximize conversion, if you try to choose maximize conversion in display, then it is the same concept of counting the conversions. Maximize viewable CPM is for just branding purpose. I will take this, and this is very cheap. No, I can keep a budget of daily 10 rupees maybe.
Yeah.
And then again, here is ad group. See, there we were using keywords. Here we are targeting people based on their interest and who they are, what their interests are, this way. And here you can also define the ad. It should be shown to male, female, then age wise, parental status. Household income is not available in India actually. Okay, India you cannot use these options. Okay. here we have option of defining our target audience. Like in first lesson, when we were learning, I said na target audience or target market. So here is a target audience. I will remove this. Unknown is like where Google do not have any clear detail about them. Who they are, parent, educated, highest education, bachelor's degree. I can sort this way. Um, Having home or they are using rent. Uh, what interest and habits? Banking and finance, beauty, wellness, and then I can choose avid investors. In beauty wellness, you have like frequently visited salons, food and dining. If they are foodie, okay, um, or the lifestyle and hobbies, family focused people, lots of information, shoppers, bargain hunters, people who always look for deals, discounts, people who buy expensive material, no, then people who are into technology, social media, people who are into travel, like based on their habits or interests. And here is what they are actively researching or planning. And there is one thing called in-market audience. Now the meaning of in-market audience is basically, suppose you have recently searched for maybe travel plan, okay, or any kind of beauty products or car, then in last 10 to 15 days, whatever you have searched, Google will have this information that this person have searched something related to this. And that is why it is important that we should show them this ad. If you want to create awareness about product, you can go by interest and habit. And if you want to target your product to specific people who are recently searching for, then you should go with in-market audience. Generally, people choose both the audiences in different campaigns. Okay. I can create new audience in Audience Manager. That will not look at to this now. Uh, but let me just select someone who is into business services, advertising and marketing. Okay. And let it be. Target expansion means Google will try to determine how many people will be able to reach. You can increase and expand your targeting, means Google will try to reach more and more people via this if you expand it, but then your targeting would not be very accurate. Okay. And then you can set bid for the ad group. There it was a campaign budget, and here is a bid for this ad group. Bidding and campaign budget are two different things. Means how much are you ready to pay for 1000 impressions? Let us say 3 rupees. Sometimes 3 rupees is more than sufficient for such kind of campaigns. And then I come here and I will create ads. Let me create campaign first. Under that I can create ad. Okay. Here is create an ad. Here will be your final URL. Let me take this final URL. We will also need images and logos. We can also show videos here and then headlines. Let us see what options are we getting from images and logo. When we check this, add our website, it will try to access our website and try to get images from the website, which we can use. Now they've selected this image, Google. There are two types of images you may need, horizontal and square. Now this looks good for horizontal image. There is logo also coming in between, but apply now button is not visible. Okay, and if I select this, then but it is cut. So I may not be able to use this image for square. I may have to create another image. It's okay. That means before you can create such kind of ads, you must create images and then only you should be running ads. Mm. What you can do is you can just take screenshot and send it to your designer. Okay, I want to create image like this, and here is the dimension of this image which they have given. I'll share the list of dimensions. Now this image will be used as a logo. Now again, when you do this for logo, you will need square logo and you may also need rectangular logo. Now rectangular logo is not available, so we may have to upload a rectangular logo also. Or we can use this much for our square logo. Again, this is not square, so we may also have to create a logo for this. We can scan Facebook page and get images. Let us see what we are getting. Okay, this looks like square image. Okay, so we will use it for square. This also looks like square image, and this looks like square logo. So I will not use this logo. Okay. Save. I'm just showing you right now how it can be done. I may need multiple description I can add. So Google will automatically change. And here is headline. I can have up to 5 headlines like MBA in marketing. See this. It shows me different options automatically. Business name. Right now, just go through the process how we are doing. Before we actually plan, we'll have to do good amount of planning. Okay. image ads, text ad, native ads. Okay, key ad formats. It shows on, this is how it will look in Gmail, websites and apps. And then save it. Trademark in ad text, not allowed because NMMS also has trademark. So we won't be able to run this ad with this name. Okay. Now my ad is created. It will be pending and it may take about 2 to 3 days. Here it takes more time. Google will review it in 3 to 4 days and then only it will go live. Display ads generally takes more time to get approved. So ideally what people do is they create multiple display ads with different options and banners, different creatives, and they create multiple ads in bulk for various platforms and with various designs and various banners, and then they run it. There are multiple ads which are created for various purpose. I mean, some people they run ads continuously. Some people run ads only for a specific period. Some people create ads with a specific purpose. It depends why we want to run ads. All right. Okay. So this was difficult or not?
So it was easy.
Creating ads was easy, just 3-4 steps. But deciding what to write in ad,
Yeah.
deciding what kind of creatives, what kind of designs we will need, will take time.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so basically, you need to understand now. Okay, that what is my purpose? Why do I want to run ads? That you need to first decide. We have learned two things here. One is a search, other is display. Now let me ask you a question. When will you run display ads? Are you there?
Yeah.
Think.
For the, I think so. For those people who have already searched for that particular keyword, we can run display ads for those people.
Mm-hmm.
Or whenever they open a website, the ad can pop up like that.
Okay. What else? Think.
And we want people to go through their websites, so then they can click on the display ad and they can direct to the website from that. Maybe.
But what is the purpose? When do I need to create display ads? Think of business. Think about possibilities where it can be done. Why I want you to think, because whenever somebody comes to you or your boss says, see, we have to do this, then you should be able to give ideas. Okay, I will give you use case scenario, various scenarios. Let us understand real estate, Lodha Group. If you see real estate industry, they generally sell their projects. They sell their projects with like this. See this photograph. Okay, they show such kind of buildings and photographs. Now selling it through search is also possible. I mean, when people search for 2 BHK flat, uh, 1 BHK flat, upcoming projects, residential project, etc., then search ads will work for real estate. When they search for 2 BHK flat, let us say 2 BHK flat in Borivali, see these ads are coming here. Okay, and we can get clicks on our website for real estate purpose. At the same time, if you want to show such kind of ads, photos, images to people via display ads, you can run display campaigns and target it to people who are falling at that particular age range, or people who might have recently searched for home loan. Okay, and people who might have searched for 2 BHK flats, etc.
Yeah.
And you can show these ads to them, then you will be able to get people on your website. This is how you can promote. Okay, now second thing, for example, this McDonald's is very popular, right? Okay, have you ever gone to McDonald's after searching in Google? No. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Do you search in Google for
Yes.
McDonald's or burgers or French fries and then you check their website and then go? Generally, no, right? That means people may not search so much about fast food. Here, display will work. It's like if McDonald's is having some offers, some deals, or special offers, they can run ads, display ads like this Aloo Tikki Happy Meal. No, they can run ads for this kind of product where they can create display ads like this, and they can show and promote this offer. If you look at to this, it is like today's 5 free medium fries at 100 rupees, order now. No, and then when they click on this, they will come to either their app or they will come to a website, or at least it will create awareness, French fries, or it will create brand recall. That way they can run ads. McDonald's, uh, mobile phone, laptop like Dell, HP, they can run ads, display ads. Now here display ad is important for business because if you want to create awareness, if you want to create recall, it will help brands create that awareness about their business, about their brand, about their product. While search ad will bring people who are interested in on their website. Somebody who is not very popular can run display ads. Display ads are cheaper compared to search ads, but if you look at to target audience or people who visit display ads or come to your website through display ads are basically cold audience. They're not ready to buy. Most of them just come to your website by clicking mistakenly, or they just visit your website to see what is that offer is. They're not ready to buy. But since you can target large audience, the chances of conversion can increase by bringing more people to your website. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is how you can use display ads to promote your business and reach more audience. When you combine both search plus display, you will be able to reach more people. That is how this works. Okay. Now what we will do next, I would request you to summarize both the things. I will share individual doc file with you, Google Docs file, and whenever you get time, you just put notes on this doc files. Now, meanwhile, I will set up landing page. I will set up a kind of a project for you, and I will assign that project for you to run. I will also set up a few accounts for you, and then we will be going through the entire process and also creating a landing page in domain, for which I will have to do some setup for the domain name and other things. It will take a day, approximately a day. So tomorrow we will not be having session. Tomorrow you will have to spend your time and note down the important points that you have learned in these days. And any queries or doubts that you have, you need to note down and share those notes with me. Fine?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Yep. All right. So let me start working on a project for you so you can work on those assignments, and then we'll be taking to the next part of it. All right.
Yes.
Yep.
Sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Can
you.
you send me the recording of yesterday, the session there?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I thought I shared with you, but still I'll do it.
Yes, sir. That
Yep.
was day before yesterday.
Yesterday you were not able to attend. Fine, fine. No worries. Yeah, I'll send that.
So share it with
Both,
me
both, both,
also.
both, 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 both. Yep.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.